Well, hello everybody. We're coming on camera today just to let you know the exciting news that we have appointed our new general manager in New Irish Arts, and it's going to be Steph Devlin. I'm really pleased about this, and I thought it would be nice for Steph to come on camera, say hello, for those of you who don't know her yet, to get to know her a little better, and just have a sense of your story and what it is that has brought you to this point. So, tell us a little bit about things that you've been doing over the last few years and how you've been led to this stage.
Yeah, so most recently I've sort of been helping New Irish temporarily. I came on board to do the Christmas event, but before that I'd sort of been working as a music teacher in Skills, and also for other organisations outside of Skills, and yeah, had done my PGCE coming out of COVID that year. Before that I studied in Durham, I studied music, and then I worked for a church there for a year. So yeah.
So music degree, working for a church, and an interest in education. It's kind of the right kind of profile for this,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
It's almost
yeah.
as if it was all building in a direction
Yes.
for where you are now. And we're really pleased about that because, I mean, you're going to be heading up our youth work.
Yeah.
We're really excited about that. You've been leading SU camps for a number of years. Although you've never actually been on a New Irish youth team.
I haven't. Yeah.
How are you feeling about working with the teams that are already there for our orchestra and choir
I'm
residentials?
really excited. Yeah, I think just, it's been so long since we've got to do residentials. It'll just be so nice to get to take some time away with young people. And I think having done youth stuff before, it is just always such a privilege to get to be with young people. And I think just the benefits that going away as a young person can bring, looking back on my experiences as someone who went through camps, I just find it so helpful as a place, to meet new friends, to ask questions, just to think deeply about things. And also obviously you have then the music element of the New Irish camps as well. So yeah, really looking forward to that, to getting to know the young people better, to getting to help them musically, and just learn about God with them.
Okay, and then tell us a little bit about your involvement in the Christmas event. What did you really enjoy about that?
Lots of things. I mean, it was great. It was just amazing to get to run something in person. I think even up to the week of, we were wondering, is this still going to happen?
There was always a little doubt.
There was.
There,
but no, it was just, and I think New Irish is so based around the people who are involved in it, and for the choir and orchestra, there's so many people there involved that I didn't know, and just to get to know people better was really lovely. That the organisation couldn't happen without all these people, and it was just really nice to be at the sign-in desk for rehearsals every week, getting to chat to people and getting to know the names. So I'm looking forward to getting to know people even better as time goes on.
Super. And in terms of how you see New Irish, you're obviously a believer, and you're a passionate Christian, and you're involved in your own local church in Belfast now as well. Tell us what you see as the contribution that you bring spiritually to New Irish, just even by.
That's a hard question. I guess, just in my life, music has been a huge encouragement. Like growing up, I grew up in a Christian family, but I also grew up in a musical family, and music was always really linked to, faith and to serving at church. And, I've learned truths through music. I've learned, massive things about God through learning songs, and actually, I just think I'm excited to expand my view more of how music can be used to encourage others, whether that is within our organisation or reaching out into the local community. It's a really powerful tool, both emotionally and spiritually, and yeah, I'm just excited to grow my perspective on how that can be used, and how actually in the way we serve we're able to glorify God with the gifts He's given us.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Thanks for talking to us today.
Welcome.
Someday soon maybe we'll get used to the idea that we work in an office that's next to a place where dogs get cleaned.
Yes.
So if you've heard some barking today, that's what's going on at the moment. It's not we don't have them stored out the back or anything ourselves. I don't hear them anymore because you do get used to this sort of thing.
I do hear them.
I think you are still hearing them anyway,
Yes.
but you'll get there. Thank you very much for joining us today, and for joining New Irish Arts in the longer
Thanks.
term as well.